Hi everybody, my name is Vansh and I will be joining Cornell University for the Masters of Engineering Management program this fall 2023, and I am very excited to start a new journey, and this would be only possible because of the help of Umesh sir, Bhanu sir and Aditi ma'am that helped me throughout the process, and I give my credit to Elevate Admissions for this. So I started my preparation with like IELTS and GR exams like other students. But by the time I was done with both of these exams, I was actually late for applying to the universities. So I soon have to find a counselor or a mentor that can help me in this process. So I started searching out for one or two counselors. I met them, and like all had the same thing. Like you start with your SOP. So as everybody knows, like during this process, SOPs play a very important role in in getting a good admission, because that is the piece of paper that the university, by judging that, the university gets to know about you. So it plays a very important role, and for that all the counselors that I met were like, you have to start your own SOP, and then we could provide unlimited edits. But for a student like me and for others also, the most important thing is like we haven't wrote an SOP in our whole life. And for that, we had a meeting where we discussed everything about my profile, my hitches, and the process that the universities that I want to apply to. As a mentor, he first of all, our first session was like to know me better. What's my current and what is my past? Have I done any internships? My GRE, IELTS scores? What's my future ambitions? And then after the first meet, it was like they provided with me with an Excel sheet where all the universities that I could apply to and get an admit were listed. So I did saw that list, and that list was very helpful so that I can choose 5 to 6 universities that I wanted to apply to. I ended up applying to 8 universities. So yeah, that's another point. And other thing about Umesa was like the SOP. So when we met offline, so my main concern was that how to start an SOP. Like I haven't written any SOP till date. So what all things should I write? So Umesh sir did clarify that doubt also. He cleared that with amazing idea. Like Ed Elevate provides you with a SOP questionnaire. If you don't know what to write, the questionnaire has certain questions, like 10 to 15 questions that university expects you that would be mentioned in your SOP. So that questionnaire brings out your thoughts and your and your talents that you want to mention in the SOP. So by filling out that questionnaire, and then Bhanu sir did a very great job finding out that answers from the questionnaire and drafting an SOP for me. So because of that questionnaire, I was able to answer the right questions that are needed in the SOP. So that was the major part of the applications that every student is confused about. So you don't have to worry for that. And then after the SOPs, like it was the resume drafting point. Like when we have to create a resume, we have to create a profile, and that profile mentorship was done by Umesh sir and Bhanu sir. Like what are all the points that I can highlight in my profile that the admissions committee can see, and what are the points that we can neglect, so that a perfect 2-page resume can be drafted, which we can send further to the university. So that was the second major point in the application process. And when we were done with all this, then came the application part, where we have to fill out all the applications of the universities, and like doubts regarding is it a STEM course or not, should I go for this course in this university. So so they helped me reaching out to a couple of alumni from different universities that I can contact them to ask my doubts, and they were available for me all the time when I required them. You just have to ping them or email them, and they will be ready to schedule a meet or an offline conversation with them, so that you can get everything that you need. And as I told earlier, I applied to 8 universities, which were like Purdue, Cornell, University of Southern California, University of Arizona, Washington University, Northeastern University, New York University, and Tufts University. And when I first met Umesh sir, he was like very optimistic that we can get a admit from one or two of these universities. But by the grace of God and with the help of Umesh sir, I am able to secure admits in all the 8 universities till now. And from that, I finally decided to join Cornell University's MEM program for the fall 2023. And so the only advice that I would give to other students like who are starting their process for education, for the masters or for undergrad, but for a future foreign education, I would just say that it's a difficult process, but it's a very good one if you like enjoy the process. And it's it's a joint effort between you and your mentor. So you have to be collaborative, and also you have to provide him with everything. It's just like a doctor. Like if you will not tell everything about you, he can't give you a good medicine. So if you want a good admit and a good university, you have to tell your mentor everything about yourself. Like what are your passion, what is your dream job, or what do you see yourself in in the future. So that is the main points that you have to showcase to the university so that they can understand you better, and they would also be interested in giving an admit to you. So yeah, that's all about me. And if any student who wants to clear his doubts or know anything about me more, and if they want to ask me anything, I'm happy to help them. And I am very thankful to Ed Elevate for this beautiful journey. And now also I have embarked like on the visa processes and all. For this also, Umesh sir has provided me with the checklist that I have to, all the documents that are required filling during the visa process. Yeah, that is all about me. Thank you very much,